Okay, take two. All right, what I did differently is I clicked off the enhance broadcasting beta for Twitch because it was sending out two signals to Twitch. And I think that's where the whole thing was at. And it was... So hopefully I'm back and it's... Am I... Is it better now? Okay, yeah, I clicked off the enhanced broadcasting because Twitch, I clicked it and I forgot to unclick it, and I only supposed to click it if I'm duo streaming on Twitch, you know, horizontally and vertically. I know. Okay, yeah, it was that. Gee, but yeah. Let me go get my live chat over. Yeah, it looks better even on YouTube. Jeez, hold on, let me pop my chat over that one there. As you yes, I think everything's better. You can tell that I was stressing. You it's all better. It's all better. Hi, King of Death. Heyo. Welcome in. This is take 2 of my stream. Better not be choking on that treat. Okay. You're good? Okay, you're good. Absolutely. Just type in exclamation join to get a reading there. Yeah, I clicked off enhanced broadcasting on Twitch. I think that's what my thing was, because they're doing the whole duo stream, which you can go horizontally and vertically. And if you click that, you can, but only there. And I had it clicked and I wasn't duo streaming, and I was, I fixed it. All right, manifestation, you're back next, and then King of Death. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. Let me go. Hopefully the chat's still of your thing. Okay, so your question manifestation was, you like to know what will bring this person and you together again. You're thinking of this person. You've been manifesting them, wondering how they currently see you and if the energy has shifted enough where they would want to renew and talk to you, or are they still avoiding you? Okay. There we go. See what's going on with the person you're interested in. Again, I am shuffling with numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 9, so I'll be shuffling these 9 times. Just to sort of get a snapshot of what they're thinking about right now. Hey, just that guy over on YouTube. How's it going? I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in. All right, you got egotism. Mars and Leo, I believe. 5th house. And I'm doing my shuffles through numerology. Ah, okay. Yeah, the 4 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds. Right. Again, for those of you new here, I'm not the quickest reader, so it takes me a second to thread all of this together. Yeah, it was actually what I clicked on Twitch. I clicked on enhanced broadcasting, which ended up messing everything up because it was sending out 2 streams to Twitch and also a third one to YouTube, which messed everything up. So it was going too much on it, but I ended up streaming to just TikTok, which was just fine. But I need to focus. Trying to. I'm still thinking, threading all of that together. But they're all diamonds, which is interesting. But yeah, egotism is like, the self-focus. It's also the pride card here. But it's also about like standing in your own power too. Oh, diamonds are like pentacles. So in hearts are cups, diamonds are pentacles, spades are swords, and clubs are wands. So you get that a little bit over there. Hey, Tramps, welcome in. If you got a question, just type in exclamation join so you can get on the list. The 4 of diamonds, much like the pentacles here, the 4 of diamonds is like keeping to yourself or like saving your energy. The 3 of diamonds, it's about recognition and like skill. And the 10 of diamonds, it's that, the lasting success and the very total security there. But with egotism, it seems like the best way to get this person's attention, at least, seems to be it's like to put focus entirely back on yourself and like your own life. The 4 and the 3 of diamonds, it's like when you stop chasing and start working on your own goals and skills, people tend to notice your worth. And then with the 10 of diamonds, like it's just saying that by building like your own independence, abundance, and like successful world, you become more of a magnet and more naturally drawn to people, the right people to you. But it seems like you need to stop pouring all your energy into wondering and start spoiling yourself. Focus on your own hobbies, your goals, your success. Let them see you thrive on your own. So when you stand confidently, in your worth, people are more impressed and you're hard to ignore. I've been doing that. I've been trying to work on my side hustles. Yeah, see, there you go. People see you succeeding in that and they're like, That seems like how, hopefully that answered the question. Resetting this. I like to reset the cards after. Which one? Hi, Miss Nika. I am good. I am streaming a lot better. You're welcome, Manifestation. All right, King of Death, you are next. After King of Death is Tramps, and then Nika. Miss Nika. So will I find someone this birthday night? No need for new cards, just wondering if it showed you. If they might be coming back or if they will at all. It seems like the universe wants you to work on yourself first, and then that will bring them to you. Okay. But happy birthday, King of Death. No worries, sweet disasters. Okay, so will I find someone this birthday night next week to celebrate your 27th? Thank you for the likes. All right, I'll pull 4. 4 of spades. King of hearts. Hey. King of clubs. 8 of clubs. Interesting. Will I find someone this birthday night next week to celebrate your 27th birthday? My mind keeps on going to my 27th, and I'm like focusing that way. My brain's going all over the place with this one. But it's nice to see the King of Hearts. Again, clubs are like wands, hearts are like cups in tarot. But this 4 of clubs, it's about celebration and like safe spaces. The King of Hearts, emotional maturity, kindness, a very supportive presence there. The King of Clubs, though, it's leadership and social energies here. Then you have the 8 of Clubs is about movement and like social connections. Another kind of tying in with the 4 of Clubs there. But the 4 of Clubs, like your birthday week, is going to bring a really good opportunity for like a very solid grounding, like celebration. Both the King's Hearts and Clubs here, they're just saying like it's highly likely to cross paths with some reliable, emotionally mature, very supportive people who want to uplift you. And then the 8 of Clubs, that social energy again around you, it's going to be moving very quickly. Like meaningful connections can happen a little more naturally, but swiftly during your night out there. But put yourself out there next week, make sure you're stepping into these social settings with an open heart. Look for people who kind of exude this like grounded, kind, reliable energy, this King of energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be another king, but masculine energies like this, very reliable, rather than just chasing temporary sparks, but just trust the right crowd, the ones that are ready to celebrate you and make it memorable. Normally I pull 3, but I wanted to pull 4 for this one. You're welcome. Forget who was it. I think it was on TikTok. I was on TikTok for a second yesterday, but you can't find anybody if you don't put yourself out there. Right. Tramps is next over on YouTube. What happened with my landlord, Enno? I was supposed to move, then he disappeared. Oh. What happened to... You can ask multiple questions. Just gonna make sure you put in your exclamation join. Oh, and thank you for the follow, King of Death. This gets a treat. He's under my desk right now. What happened to your landlord? Queen of clubs, 6 of the spades, 4 of spades, Queen of diamonds. Huh. Got the queens on the outside. You had the kings on the inside last time. Now we have queens on the outside. Money. Emotional. Or sorry, I tend to mumble when I'm thinking out loud. But this Queen of Clubs, it's like practicality and organization, managing some details there. Six of Spades, much like the Six of Swords, it's like moving past some difficult situation or like moving forward. And the Four of Spades, rest, pause, some stable boundaries. And the Queen of Diamonds, it's like financial security and resourcefulness and independence, things like that. But the Queen of Clubs and the Queen of Diamonds, like you have a very practical, smart, resourceful energy here needed to handle this unusual situation that's going on. The 6 and 4 of Spades, like this hidden, this sudden disappearance here, making that strange pause. It's kind of letting a lot of stress or kind of difficulty here fade in the background. They're just saying that this weird pause is kind of giving you a moment of peace for a little bit, to kind of look over your options, to make sure that your living space or finances are very much secure. But they're just saying not to panic about that, him being disappearing right now. Kind of use this time to keep all your paperwork, your receipts, your records organized. Keep a clear head. Take care of that home base right now. Trust your independence and resourcefulness too. But whatever they do, just make sure when they do appear, have all your ducks in order, Doesn't necessarily say what he did. It's just saying to use this time that he's not here to get all your paperwork in order. Yeah. So if there's anything that he's wanting to know, make sure that you have all that ready. Miss Nika, you are next. Seems like they are. It's just temporary. It's a temporary thing. What should I know about the rest of this month regarding love? Okay. Again, I'm using the Oracle of Radiant Sun to celebrate the summer solstice. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Don't remember if I reset this deck or not. I'm good. Figured out what was wrong with my stream yesterday and today. I ended up clicking on the wrong thing of enhanced broadcasting. But it's all better now. Okay. So Miss Nika wants to know about the rest of this month regarding love. Okay. These two just... All right. Let's get the 4. All right. Got birth, excitement, patience, and fortune. All right. And tonight's numerology number is 9. So I'm shuffling these 9 times unless things fly out, which this one did. All right, I'm just going to pull 2 just to... So you have 5 of hearts, 10 of diamonds. And we have birth, excitement, patience, and fortune. With 5 of hearts and 10 of diamonds. Just interesting, but birth and excitement here, it's like new beginnings, fresh energy, very passions and thrills here with these two. The patience and fortune, it's like waiting for the right time, you know, trust and luck and like abundant rewards here. With the 5 of hearts, it's about letting go of like past regrets. It's also about emotional healing and like moving forward. With 10 of diamonds, it's that long-term success and like deep security card here. But birth and excitement, like seems like a burst of fresh, really thrilling new energy here. It's going to enter your love life, kind of washing away any kind of lingering sadness from this 5 of hearts. But the patience here, it's just like you need to let things develop a little more naturally rather than just rushing in too quickly. And then you have the fortune and the 10 of diamonds here. It's like, which is a really good combo. It's like, if you take your time, it's going to pay off a little better, leading you to more like lucky, more stable, very deeply rewarding connections by the end of the month. But just embrace the fun and the excitement. When it comes, just don't feel like you need to force any kind of major decision right now. Also, just like, you know, let the past stay in the past, and just good luck. And that long-term happiness seems to be built on the solid foundation. Just enjoy the ride. It's really good. Exactly. Coming into summer too. Today and tomorrow's the summer solstice. I know we're having one of those super El Niños too, which is going to bring a lot of wet weather to the southwest. It's going to be very dry in the Pacific Northwest and the middle, and then drier in the Northeast or something like that. All right, we have Marlene's next, and then Hey What's Up. I'm resetting this deck. But yeah, Hey What's Up, you are second, right after Marlene. Do I give Nick a call? He did not answer. What's his energy? Is he angry with you? Avoidance, or is it someone else? Okay. I think I'll be pulling 4 cards now because my stream was messed up yesterday and I cut it short. What's going on with Nick here? Four diamonds. 4 clubs. Joker. 10 of clubs. My thread of thought, I guess, and recalling it is a little longer, but it's always this Joker that's just unpredictable. Because you got like the 4 of diamonds, which is like keeping to oneself, you know, self-protection. This is the quiet time kind of card. 4 of clubs is about stability and like home environment. It's also like grounding. Again, this Joker is just unpredictable, some wild factor here, much like the Fool card, the Major Arcana in Tarot. This is like the Fool card here. And then you have the Ten of Clubs. It's like heavy burdens and like being overworked and exhaustion here. But the Four of Diamonds and the clubs together seems like he's retreating into his own space. Seems like he's focusing on his home or his personal life at least. The Ten of Clubs, he's not necessarily mad at you, but he's just feeling overwhelmed, you know, exhausted or like weighed down by something, some responsibilities. Then you have the Joker, like something unexpected or unpredictable popped up in his world. It's just causing him to kind of drop offline. Seems like he's handling his very heavy stress right now. Just try not to take his silence personally, I guess. Seems like his absence is more about burnout and not about you. Just kind of give him some space to kind of figure things out, I guess. A lot of heavy burdens on his part. Just take this time to like rest and reset for when he is able to pick up the phone. Yeah, not avoidance or someone else. Just seems like he's just dealing with a lot of stuff. You're welcome, Marlene. All right. Hey, what's up? You are next now. I'd like to know how C feels about me when they see me online. Like the emotions they feel, or do they not think of me? And if it comes up, or a follow-up question after that, would they reach out? Okay. I think I can answer all of that. The 4 cards that I'm doing. Seems like it's a better layout for longer questions. Joker. Joker. 9 of Diamonds and the Queen of Clubs. This is the second time in like a year that I've had 2 Jokers come out. When the Montaigne had the other one a couple weeks ago. How does he feel about when they see online? Will they reach out? He got 2 Jokers, which is like a double. Like it's almost, the last time it was the most like an emphasis on the unpredictable. But the combination of 2 Jokers is like complete unpredictability or a lot of wild anticipation. It's also a complete surprise when it comes to 2 Jokers. The 9 of Diamonds is like some self-reliance, some looking confident there. the Queen of Clubs, it's like managing boundaries and like keeping a very cool head, but having two pop up. Seems like they see you online, throws like a massive wave of something unpredictable, also like exciting energy their way sometimes. You know, it's one way or the other, it's kind of all over the place. But the Nine of Diamonds, like they see you as a very independent, very successful. Seems like you're doing incredibly okay on your own. But the Queen of Diamonds, even though like their heads are spinning about that, they're trying to stay practical, kind of keeping their cool, managing their own boundaries there before they make any kind of move, if they do. But they definitely are watching. They find you intriguing, you know. But the double joker, like if they do reach out, it's going to be a very wild card right now. But keep posting how you're genuine, how your independent life is looking, you know, your best without waiting around for that notification. Just kind of let them figure out how to approach your confident energy in their own time. But it's a lot of emotion stirs up when they see you. Hello, Meso. You're welcome. What's it? Resetting this. All right, tramps. I think it's more towards like they will reach out, or it's like wild card. They might not. Their emotions are all over the place with him with the double jokers. But when they settle down and finally are able to, they will, but they just let them figure out how to approach your confident energy. That's what they were saying, really. I do. I made my nails. I did my nails. Actually, here. It's OPI. This one is called Hot Toddy Naughty for the thumb, and then it's actually on, well, it was on the pinky. These two are Essie's Good as Gold. And then the topper is the Hello Kitty collaboration with OPI for these two. So I layered this on top of this to make this. And then I used Manology for the lighter brown and the green, and then the stamp. I used nail stamps for those and for them. I did my nails. I have like 300 nail polishes. I hyperfixate on things. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 cases of 60 nail polishes on each side. Then I have another case of 30 nail polishes on each side. And then I still have some left over. I need to get more cases. It's a lot. Okay. Tramps. Go find your question again. I'm sorry. Okay. It's Kevin wanting me to stay and move in. He's that creepy, opportunistic friend. I have confronted him head on since I've last been here. We are not talking. I mean, personally, friends that give me that much of a headache, I just cut off. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with a friend like that, but to each their own. All right. 7 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds. 9 of clubs. 5 of clubs. Diamonds and clubs. Does my opportunistic, creepy friend want me to move in with them? Oh, spades, not clubs. I saw blue and I went, sames. And normally they're reds and black in poker, but from this one it's reds and blues. And then the blues, everything. 7 of diamonds here. It's about like hidden motives and like caution here. The 5 of diamonds, it's like financial desperation or like looking for resources here. The 9 of clubs, defensiveness here, or like keeping your guard up, very protective territory card. And the 5 of spades, like the 5 of swords, it's like conflict and like sneaky behavior, you know. It's like a situation where someone wants to win at another's expense here. So, oh, hold on. There. I haven't been able to move. Yes, I think he's a pathetic, nice guy, but I like the other roommates. Yeah, the 7 of 5 of diamonds. All they're saying is like this. Kevin's absolutely still evaluating you for their own financial, maybe material gains. Probably because they're just dealing with their own stresses or struggles. The 5 of spades, like their intentions aren't entirely upfront. It seems like they're looking for a situation that benefits them again more than it benefits you. But the 9 of clubs, your gut instinct is really right. You know, like you do need to keep a very strong boundary up to kind of protect from being taken advantage of. So he's hoping I fail and then asked to stay. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, trust your instinct on this one. Keep your living situation very separate from them. At least, you know, don't let them guilt trip you or smooth talk you into like arrangements that feels a little off. Keep your guard up, but politely decline any offer just to protect your peace of mind. Seems like it. Yeah. Yeah, I usually keep my nails. I have a blue collar job. And I'll keep my nails until they start to chip away. Then I don't like when they start chipping, and I'll just take them all off. He hate himself. Can't anymore. Yeah, it seems like those are the type of friends you just want to like. I'll see you in the holidays. I'll say hi. Ooh, gel polish is. It's a hard commitment with gel polish because that stays on for a while. Miss Nika is next. What should I know about the rest of the month regarding friendship with KG? Okay. Did I reset this one? I did. Okay. Can't even look at him. That's how gross he is. Yeah. If you can't say it face to face, at least say, type it out and then tell him that way. Okay. Focus. Rest of the month regarding friendship with KG. No worries, Miss Nika. Here till 9 p.m. Pacific. Hey, little Princess Cherry. Welcome in. All right, we have status. Oh, nice. Did you end up watching Witch Hat Atelier? We have King of Spades, the Queen of Hearts, Four of Hearts. Rest of the month regarding friendship. Status. It's Jupiter in Taurus, second house. I'm learning this is a new oracle deck for me. I got it just for the summer solstice. I like the kings and queens together. It's like up there. Oh, nice. Okay, so Miss Nika, train of thought went away. Back. Okay, status. The social standings here, the recognition, the, where you stand in all of this friendship. The King of Spades, clear boundaries, logic. Queen of Hearts, deep compassion, loyalty. Four of Hearts is about some quiet stability, or that, the inner peace, the safe spaces here. But status and the King of Spades, seems like you both are taking a step back to kind of look where this friendship stands, just making sure there's mutual respect and, very clear boundaries. But thankfully here, this Queen of Hearts here, like beneath everything, this seems like this connection's still full of genuine love and warmth and mutual care. Ultimately goes into this Four of Hearts, which is just like warm, that wraps up the month here. Kind of any uncertainty is going to smooth out, kind of still leaving this friendship very stable, very peaceful. I'm a little more emotional secured here, but just don't be afraid to speak your mind, honestly. Just make sure that you deliver the truth with kindness. Your bond seems strong enough to handle any kind of real conversations right now. But just kind of give each other a little breathing room. If just like let the peace return naturally if there's any kind of animosity. But yeah, all in all, very good. Yeah, that's always a hard one with friends, especially if you work together. Some people who are friends who work together can't seem to find that line. All right, tramps. Should I move to New York? Then I'm taking it as a sign with everything. Bigger question. Should you move to New York? I have somebody else wanting to leave New York. They want to move to Texas. And the cheapest way to move is the Greyhound. If you don't have a lot of stuff, Greyhound, albeit kind of sketchy, it's still really good for moving. You have influence. I know. Greyhound's horrible, but in a pinch, if you need to go, it's the cheapest option. Just make sure you have some sort of like, they used to call them nosegays, but something that you can put over your mouth and over your nose to block the smell. Three of diamonds, ace of hearts, seven of diamonds. I think I've seen people travel with their pets as long as they're small. I think of the price between New York to Austin, Texas is $150. Well, let's see. Influence is like, the impact, those external pressures, and then also about networking power. The three of diamonds, though, it's, building skills, some collaborative growth there. Ace of hearts is that fresh emotional start, or like that new home for the heart card. Seven of diamonds, some hidden motives, some evaluation, weighing the actual costs here. But this influence card, like the outside opinions or like the hype of the city, these network opportunities in New York are impacting your thoughts about this also. Three of diamonds and the ace of hearts here. New York seems to hold some potential for like career growth, or at least very passionate fresh start for your emotional life. But the seven of diamonds, that's the warning here. It's just saying, like, you look closely at these details. It's urging you to, like, evaluate the financial reality before you make any kind of rushing decision based off illusions, if you have them. But just, it's just saying step back from, kind of do an honest check on their finances and resources. Make sure all of that is good to go before you make that big leap. But it fulfills your heart. At least it's not because you feel pressured by influence right now, but it's, if the math is checking out and your heart is, fully in it, this potential for the fresh start is there. From Buffalo, and I have a lot of New York colleagues in Tennessee. There you go. That three of diamonds. Hey, Lutsky. let's Zucky. The Zucky. Hi, how's it going? If you have the financial resources over there to, land safely, do it. I would say do it, champs. It's the Zuki. The Zuki, okay. Sorry. I always have the wrong, I always put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable when it comes to names on here. What's your question there, Zuki? Welcome in. I'm here Fridays and Saturdays on my days off. a blue collar job, so I just do this for fun, which is for rights of free. Follows and are greatly appreciated, and my dog gets a treat for it. Whenever you're ready, you can ask your question. I had a situation going on. I'm on hiatus from stuff for it. I'm wondering if I need to truly be on hiatus or not. How to handle stuff how to handle the stuff if I don't. Okay, bigger question. Let me reset this one. I did not. Hold on, let me reset this one first. Do you need to be on hiatus? How do you handle the stuff if you don't? Okay. I do my shuffles through numerology, and tonight's numerology number is 9. So if you add all the digits to today's date, it ends up being 18, but then 1 plus 8 is 9. I used to ask everybody their individual birth dates and to get their individual life path numbers, and it got a little too tricky, so I like streamlined it. And I'm just gonna do the same shuffle for everybody. Well, 9 is the longest shuffle. You have optimism. The moon in Sagittarius, I believe. 9th house. Five of hearts. 9 of hearts. 2 of hearts. Should I be on hiatus? How to handle stuff if I don't? But I mean, optimism is a and you have all the hearts too. Which is all good signs normally, but this optimism is like, the positive outlooks, the hopes, the trusting of the process, um 5 of hearts is about moving past like, regrets or like letting go. This 9 of hearts, again, hearts are like cups in tarot, so nice equivalent there. The 9 of hearts is that wish, the wish card, the satisfaction, this emotional happiness. And then the 2 of hearts, that deep connection, the harmony, the mutual support there. But the optimism and the 5 of hearts, seems like the hiatus is what you need right now to kind of heal from some recent stress and like to clear out any kind of heavy or lingering energy. The 9 and the 2 of hearts there, like if you choose not to take a break, you could handle things, by leaning very heavily on people who love and support you. But really the cards are just like, they're just saying like whether you step away or stay, try to focus on what brings you happiness and like connecting with those closest to you, and that'll keep your spirits high. But if you decide to keep going without the hiatus, don't do it alone. Reach out to like friends, loved ones, to share that load. Kind of give yourself permission to kind of prioritize your like emotional peace, right now. Just try and trust, that taking a step back to recharge sometimes is a faster way to kind of get your joy back. Exactly. I'm a bit of a hermit here. Another reason why my name is Timber Tarot Gamers, because I'm surrounded by like 70 and 80-foot pine trees. I'm in a forested area, which is why I thought my connection was going boop yesterday, but it wasn't. It was Twitch all along. Exactly. Everybody needs a lot of people need villages. We purposely moved to this area to be a little bit alone. There's other, people around, but everybody maintains their privacy. Everybody pretty much keeps themselves out here. Okay, tramps. Well, I finally hear from my old Miami client. That being said, regarding finances. Okay. You're welcome, Luzki. Will you hear from... I gotta sneeze. Yeah. Are you gonna hear from your Miami client? Speaking of side hustles, I saw... Oh, let me... Hold on. Okay. 4 of spades. 10 of hearts. 9 of diamonds. 2 clubs. Oh, I was thinking about that thing on Facebook Marketplace. This lady did a thing where she was cooking her country of origins, or I think she was like soul food, I'm not sure, but she was selling food out of her house, made like a business of it, and like on Facebook Marketplace, and people were like slowly coming in, and there was like one influencer that came and saw it, and now she's like overwhelmed with orders now, so she's making a really good thing. But sometimes you have to use what you got to make money if you have to, but if there's a will, there's a way. But will I hear from my client regarding finances? Yeah. So like, say I needed to make money if I lost my job, I have 300 nail polishes. I can paint nails, or at least find tutorials to learn how to do unlicensed manicures, or actually start charging for this. But, things gotta do with what you got. But the 4 of spades is like a temporary pause, or like this waiting period. The 10 of hearts, it's like, emotional satisfaction. This is the happiness card there. 9 of diamonds, it's like financial self-reliance or success. And then the 2 of clubs is this collaboration or this positive match. Also is like a message or a meeting. But the the four of spades, there's like a brief quiet pause right now, which is why you haven't heard from them yet. But the two of clubs and the nine of diamonds, it's like a message regarding your collaboration or this finance is on its way right now, but it's going to bring some solid news for your success. But this 10 of hearts is, like when the communication does happen, it's going to bring you like a peace of mind or like at least some satisfaction regarding your money here. Just try not to stress during this silence. Things are happening in the background, but the news is going to wait. It's coming. It's going to bring a little more relief and happiness that you want. Yeah, that's that four of spades there. You can sell your dirty socks too online if you want. Now, there's a thing for everybody out there. I've heard guys too selling their used work boots because a lot of blue collar jobs, especially union jobs, we have allocated funds that they give us a year for new boots to make sure that our boots are, still have tread and they're nothing's damaged on them. They make sure that some unions, especially the one I'm in, gives us money to buy new boots every year. And some guys are selling those boots online, mostly to women so that they can put them outside, single women, so they can put them outside their house, like their front door, to make it look like there's a guy there. But to each their own. There's a will, there's a way, there's somebody that's going to buy it. Tramp, you got another one? Zoom out. Why did Kirk not acknowledge me last night when he sat down next to me as I was out to dinner? Known him from the music scene here for 16 years. Okay. What's going on with Kirk? Oh, you're just not finding the right clientele. 5 of spades, 3 of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 3s, clubs. Why didn't Kirk acknowledge you last night when he sat down next to... Yeah. I bet. Well, okay. 5 spades here. It's, the tension, again, very much like the 5 of swords. So some internal awkwardness, some tension there. 3 of diamonds is that the public setting here. It's like focus on a group or a task. The 9 of clubs, some guarded energy, some vulnerable energy here. And then the 3 of clubs is the social distractions, the keeping up of appearances here. But Five of spades and the nine of clubs. Like, he was likely dealing with his own awkwardness or some anxiety, probably guarding his energy when he sat down. Threes here. Maybe because of the busy dinner environment or like some social dynamic. Like, he couldn't focus strictly on what was in front of him rather than like breaking the ice with you. It's just saying like his silence wasn't, at least these four are saying that his silence wasn't like a personal attack on you, I guess. Seems like he was just keeping his guard way up because he didn't really know how to handle the situation smoothly in public. But yeah, it seems like his cold shoulder was getting to you. Try not to let it get under your skin. It's like his behavior is much more his own social anxiety and awkwardness than it does about you. But yeah, it was him. He seemed awkward, so I made it worse by being chatty with the bartenders. Yeah. He was guarding his energy and trying to keep up appearances because he did not want to do that. I think so. He was guarding his energy. Probably made him nervous. Yeah, I am also playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure in the background. That's the music that you were hearing in the background. Oh, the gay penguins are here. Fabric. You're welcome. If we were better friends, I could see myself living here forever. Where's the other gay penguin? Here you are. It's a really cute game. And there's a lot of content. There's still a lot of things I'm finding out. Some new things I'm finding out, even not a year after me playing. And they always update too. I'm on it. Appreciate the help. And the way that you get them to go to the quests, go to the daily quests, and there's 5 daily quests. So the gift shop is for My Melody. The aquatic awesomeness is for the new character that I unlocked. Otamaro. That's another shopping spree. Go shopping at Tuxedo Sam's shop. Get something tropical. Craft something tropical. And then My Mochi, she wants a mochi. You do those, and then you up their friendship. And if you get 5 quests done for them, then they end up wanting to stay in the island. Become permanent residents. Trips, you got another one? No worries. Yeah, my spotty connection. So I'm pulling out 4 cards for people now. So your question is, what's my former friend Carly? Carly? Okay, I'm just making sure that some. Yeah, Carly. What's my former friend Carly's problem with me? Okay. Hi, Carly. Seven of clubs. 9 of diamonds. King O diamonds. 4 O diamonds. What's the deal with Carly? Does she have a problem? Financial stuff. Pentacle stuff. 7 of clubs is like it's like defensiveness, you know, standing your ground there. The 9 of diamonds, it's like independence or like keeping to themselves. King of diamonds, some practicality, some logic. It's also about protecting personal assets. 4 diamonds, it's like guarded energy or like holding back. But the 7 of clubs is some guardedness, some defensive energy right there in the air. Probably why you're feeling this tension. But the 9, king, and 4 here, they're showing up together. Like her attitude isn't necessarily like a personal problem with you. Just seems like they're hyper focused on their own financial and practical world, their independence, they're protecting their own boundaries. She's like holding back her energy, I guess, to kind of keep herself from she's holding back her energy. It's just keeping herself to her own business, basically. It's which can come across cold or distant. Yeah, that could be too. That's the boundary thing, her protecting of her own boundaries. She's just like she's very much in defense. So she's just yeah, it's exactly it's the seems like the once these pressures of hers let up, then some walls will finally come down, but she's just protecting her own stuff, her own independence, you know, her own boundaries. But this is definitely the defensiveness of it all, the misunderstandings and all that. Yeah. Horror, dude. The misunderstandings. She seems like she'd rather just be protective of her own stuff. Yeah. Seems like it, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. They're lucky. Lucky. Zeus gets a treat. Follow. Zeus is currently underneath my desk. Well, hello there. Welcome in. I'm good. Figured out my issue with my connection the last couple streams. I clicked on enhance broadcasting on Twitch, which messed everything up. Nails tonight. I used nail stamps for Manology for these. And then this is OPI Hottie Toddy Manology on the green and for the black stamp. SE Good as Gold with the Hello Kitty gold flaky topper for these. And then Manology Brown with the Manology White for the come on, focus. Nah, stop focusing. But anyway, there you go. Oh, Twitch came out with this new enhanced broadcasting where you can duo stream in horizontal and vertical view format. So when I clicked on enhanced broadcasting, it sent 2 signals to Twitch and then another one to another one to YouTube, and my thing couldn't handle 3 signals out, so it messed all the connections and it made it me all glitchy, and I thought it was me, but like to know about a person I'm thinking of. How do they view me right now? Oh, it's Manology. Maniology. They have a whole thing with nail stamps. I have like, I want to say like 20 plates. Yes, Maniology. I have gel polish, but I don't like to commit to such long polish, so I just do acrylic polish so I can take it off. Absolutely. Hold on, let me find those questions again. I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, by the way. So, how do they view me right now? I also like to know if we are going to talk before the end of the month. Is there any third parties? Okay. Month-long questions. I'm using the Oracle of Radiant Sun because of the summer solstice. It's a new deck that I got just for the solstice. Did I reset this deck? I did not. Hold on, let me reset this really quick. Take care, sweets. See you next week. Ooh, that's a lot of shifts. Okay. To know about the person you're thinking of, how they view you. If we're going to talk before the end of the month. I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 9. So I'm shuffling these 9 times. The Hermit card is my personal card. All right. You have Harmony as the main focus. The Sun in Libra, I think? No. Hello, Alt Divinity. Welcome in. All right, we have the 10 of Spades, 8 of Hearts, the Queen of Clubs. Why is my thing not focused? There you go. Jeez. Should autofocus. I was like, what's going on? Hmm. Will we talk before the end of this month? Are there third parties involved? Again, I'm not the quickest read. I'm not the quickest reader. I'm like, huh. Chat was paused. Oops. There you are. I was like, what? I'm like, why did the chat pause? There you are. There you are. Okay. Now that this back, now that this is back in focus. Okay. So harmony is like a balance or like the peaceful connections. It's also about like a mutual understanding there. The Ten of Spades, that's like the Ten of Swords. So it's like an ending, a letting go of some old pain or like a final release. This Eight of Hearts is about moving on, like the Eight of Cups, leaving behind what doesn't serve you, walking away, things like that. And the Queen of Clubs, it's a very grounded, very practical person, a very mature energy there, very level headed. But the Ten of Spades and the Eight of Hearts here, like any drama, confusion, or some sort of lingering presence from third parties is kind of being cut out or they're walking away from right now. That person that you're thinking of seems like they view you like the Queen of Clubs, like they view you like they view you like geez, I can't say it. They view you like somebody who's like very mature, very practical, kind of holding down their own, confidence. But ultimately, this harmony card, it's like all these outside distractions, once they're left in the past, it's going to clear the way for more balanced, kind of a drama-free connection between you two by the end of the month. It's like, try to let the past or any kind of like outside noise stay behind right now. Don't waste any of that energy, worrying about the other people right now. Step into this kind of Queen of Clubs energy. It's what they're saying. Just stay focused on like your own path. Keep a level headed, keep cool. Kind of trust when you prioritize your own peace. It seems like the more harmony is going to come in naturally. If that makes sense. Thank you. These are the codex. I used for the ones that weren't here yesterday, I used the Pacific Northwest indigenous cards yesterday, and I'm using the Mexican indigenous cards today. Running theme of the weekends. Last weekend I used the Leaf cards and the Star Wars cards because they were oddly shaped cards. How does he feel about you? Like the Queen of Clubs, they see you as somebody mature, somebody who's practical, Yeah, they do. they seem to be. Because they don't have the major arcana. These are all basically minor arcanas. And then I'll pull the Oracle card to kind of like anchor it all. Tramps, you got another one? So what's Mark's current feelings for me? You spent last Friday with him. Yeah, they also don't have reversals either, so. And the jacks are a combination of pages and knights too. What's going on with Mark here? 5 of clubs, 3 of clubs, Jack of spades. Speaking of jacks, and the 5 of spades. Huh. Clubs are like wands, spades are like swords. What's Mark's current feelings? Hmm. You're welcome, Lucky Lucky. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Zeus, you got another follow. Get some treats. Zeus says thank you. Oh, no worries. Well, thank you again, Manifestation. Hello, namaste, learning. Welcome in. Okay, so I'm dual streaming for Twitch and YouTube, and this is for Trampzilla over on YouTube. You want to know what's Mark's feelings towards them right now? The 5 of clubs, it's like conflict or like competition here. It's also some sort of scattered focus on like miscommunications here. The 3 of clubs, it's like that social expansion, this thinking ahead. Jack of spades, again, jacks are like pages and knights, and this one's like the sword. So this is like a combination of page and knight of swords. So this is like sharp intellect. This is about curiosity or like keeping secrets. Also playing it close to your chest card there. It's like all of them in one. Then the 5 of spades, like the 5 of swords, it's regret or like tension or like some sort of internal conflict there. He pissed you off again. Yeah, that 5 of clubs and the 5 of spades here. Like, he feels a bit tangled or like some internal tension, like overthinking. Maybe he's had some sort of misunderstanding or like feeling disconnected between you two, which is causing that defensive or regret. But the 3 of clubs and the Jack of spades here, like he's very curious about like you and like actively thinking about another connection, possibly, even if he keeps his cards close. It's also acting a bit distant right now, but yeah, give him some room to kind of clear his head. Seems like he's trying to focus to have a deeper conversation. Those 5s are just, their active might create a little more awkwardness. So just kind of let the dust settle right now. Kind of keep your own energy light. This internal confusion that he's having is going to clear up once he stops overthinking, basically. He's thinking about something, but he's overthinking about something. And he's feeling the tension. Right. Reset these. Anna is next over on Twitch, and then Alt Divinity. What's up, Anna? Yes. Anna, then Alt. You're in the mood. Sorry. Very upset and feeling unreasonable. Do the cards have any advice on how to get out of this mood? Absolutely. Yes. Did I reset this? I have not reset this one. Let me reset these. And this one's the Oracle of Radiant Sun, because it's the summer solstice today and tomorrow. depending on which calendar you're looking at. Resetting. All right. That's the I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure in the background. Tonight's numerology number is 9, so I'm shuffling these 9 times just to get a little snapshot of what's going on today. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I felt that on my Thursday. Oh. You have order. It's the moon in Virgo. The 6th house. Yeah, there's a lot of content, and there's ever evolving content, which is why I like it. And Joker. 6 of spades and the Queen of spades. Good combo, but I like the moon in Virgo, and I'm a Virgo. Order keeps me calm. If I see everything just anyway. If personally, if I see things, if I feel chaotic, but if I see order, it calms me down. But like order is like, the structure, this routine, those clearing of chaos. It's also about grounding yourself here. The Joker is just unpredictable energy, this breaking of the cycle. It's like in tarot, it's like the Fool card. The 6 of spades, like the 6 of swords, it's about moving away from difficulty. It's about transitions. It's like leaving heavy thoughts behind. And then the Queen of spades, very logic, sharp focus, kind of setting these emotional boundaries. But the Joker, this time, it's like your bad mood's gonna, it came on suddenly, or felt very chaotic, like a big wave of energy here. But to break out of that, order and this Queen of spades here, they're just, you're gonna have to rely on logic, on structure, on like physical grounding. And then you have the 6 of spades here. It's kind of your exit route. It's like all of this is kind of just funneling to the exit. Like it seems like you're in the process already of like moving past all of this. At least the wheels are turning, just by organizing your immediate space, kind of sticking to something simple, a simple routine, something that you do normally. Just try to focus on one thing at a time. It's going to help you regain control and focus, kind of leaving all of this negative energy behind. But whenever you're feeling stuck or in a bad mood, don't try to like force yourself to feel happy. Focus on structure, cleaning up your desk, or like organizing a small corner of your room, or something simple on your to-do list if you have a to-do list. It's telling you to step into this like Queen of spades logic, kind of bring a little order to your surroundings, It'll disrupt this Joker's chaos that you're feeling right now. It'll help you transition into more calmer headspace, you know? Kind of like these crystals. I have them in a specific order. Like opposites, like these two. Oops. Well, far from the top. You have opposites here. You have the feather and the knife. You have quartz and obsidian, amethyst and rose quartz, fluorite and adventurine. This seems like opposites. Brings order, at least in my little space. Oh, then, forget it's something in quartz. I forget what it's called already. My mind's drawing a blank. You guys know what these are. The blue one, and it's what is it? Tourmaline's quartz or something like that. Will do. I get them from the bigger ones. I have two sets. I have big treats and I have small treats. I'll give him one of the bigger ones. A couple of big ones. Here go. He's underneath the desk right now. Join the I have the ambient music from on YouTube playing. It helps him calm down. He likes white noise. We try eating. Maybe I'll eat some and I'll do. And I do want to clean. Okay, thanks. No worries. I remember it's Shakira's laundry service. The Spanish version, not the English version. Although sometimes I'll listen to the English version of laundry service. But that album helps me clean. All right, Alt Divinity, you is next. I've been thinking about someone a lot recently, so I'm wondering if it's mutual. Like, are they also thinking of me too? Reset this one. All right. Is the person you're thinking about also thinking about you? All right. 8 and 9. Submission. It's Venus in Pisces. Oh, I'm bad at this. 12th house. Seven of hearts. 5 of spades. 8 of clubs. conflict there. Huh. It's an odd one, but okay. Submission. It's like yielding control or like letting things happen. This is a very passive energy card here. The Seven of Hearts, it's like daydreaming, like the Seven of Cups, daydreaming, illusions, thinking of all these possibilities. The Five of Spades, like the Five of Swords, is like regret or defeat or some internal conflict here. Feeling a little awkward. Eight of Clubs, like the Eight of Wands, it's like moving forward or like the everyday work. It's also about focused effort there. But the Seven of Hearts seems like they're on, like you're on their mind, possibly getting lost in daydreams about you, possibly. But the submission, it's like with the Five of Spades, like they're choosing to stay passive right now. Seems like some awkwardness happening, or just they're feeling like they lost control of a situation, but instead of like acting on this Eight of Clubs, like they're focusing on themselves. They're just focusing on their own thing, responsibilities, things like that, just keeping their mind occupied. But it seems like they are thinking about you, but they're kind of stuck in their own head, kind of feeling awkward, or at least they've defeated to not making a move. But try not to stress too much over like their quietness right now. Just kind of let them work through their own little weird hesitation while you just kind of stay focused on your own path. But yeah. Short answer, yes. They're kind of awkward about it. So they're not doing much about it. All right, Champs, you got another one? Is Mark thinking of reaching out to you to make things better? Ace o' Diamonds, King of Clubs, King of Spades, Joker again. If you make amends. Okay. So so the Ace of Diamonds, it's like a new like practical opportunity or like a fresh message here. So the King of Clubs is about maturity and reliability. The King of Spades, it's truth and like logic here. But this Joker, again, wild card event, unpredictable stuff going on. But the Kings, it's a good sign that he's moving into a very mature, logical headspace regarding all of this situation that you guys have. Like he wants to approach this with more clarity or like to set things right. Ace of Diamonds is just kind of pointing to a new clear message or like some sort of new opportunity to clear the air. But the Joker being in all of this, it's the timing about it or the way he does it. it's going to be kind of out of the blue or just unpredictable, or just it'll catch you by surprise when he does. But it seems like the maturity and the desire to want to fix things is there. He just needs to figure out how to do it. Just be ready for that unexpected conversation to happen when it does. Again, thoughts are fleeting, so it could have just been tapped into a fleeting thought of his. So it's like, you know what? I should try to make amends. Like, I just don't know how. It's like, things like that. No worries. I'm here for another hour and 15 minutes. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Again, I'm wearing a hat because the cowboy hat because of my new logo. Or here on YouTube, they're on Twitch. Change my logo every season, and this is the summer logo for me. But I also have a cowboy hat because my dad, he's a dairyman, and my family are cattlemen, so birthright. Birthright. Okay, what were those quests that I gotta do? Give 4 gifts to friends. But the visitors don't get gifts, just residents. Oh, there's something here. What's going on here? Swampy music box. Nice. Okay. There's no Hello Kitty. Let me give you... Okay. She likes wood. He likes pizza and bugs. Oh, he likes hibiscus too. There you go. Starfall has started. Oh, there's the chest. Every time there's a starfall weather, there's a chest that pops up while it's doing it, and you get star drops. Do I have any gifts? I do. Okay. Give him. He likes bugs from Mount Hothead, or like very difficult places to reach. One more gift. Where's everybody at? Oh, they're at the underwater club. What are these? What are those? Hibiscus. Then you like starfruit. That should suffice the 4 friends. Yes. Next quest. Aquatic awesomeness. Craft an aquatic gift. And I'm right next to the workbench. Aquatic gift. I need to make aquatic fabric. Wait, does that satisfy it? Oh no, I have to make the actual aquatic gift box. all of this stuff that I can make. Well, not the stuff in, but there you go. No, it has to be the aquatic gift. The actual aquatic gift. Make a gift box. Then I can make an aquatic gifts. Right? No? What am I missing? Rocky gift, swampy gift, tropical gift, volcanic gift. Oh, I need seashells. That's why. Okay. In order to get seashells, you got to go into the water. Those are sand dollars, not seashells. Seashells are dive, dive, dive. Hello, namaste. This is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's actually an ever expanding game. There's this whole area that's underwater. This is the main island. The swampy area. The northern swampy area with the railroad track. This is Gemstone Mountain. There's a whole land behind that waterfall that's underneath all of this. This is Mount Hothead. Underneath that is this area, which I haven't even uncovered all of it yet. I still have to progress the game to get all of that. There's this icy peak and then the northern icy peak that I just uncovered. And this is above, this is the air. I forget what it's called, but it's a whole storyline there. This has just happened last month, which is a mobile game that they put into the actual main storyline game. Oh, you said no. This is underneath the city. This is more part of the city. This is another part of the sky. This is a different part than the other sky. It's something else. And then we're back to this. So there's a lot to the game. Oh, I need to not drown. Namaste. Next. It's a very cute game. Welcome in, Brady. Probably. Although it keeps on getting pushed back. Oh, that's the question you want answered. But namaste. What was your question? My stream bot decided to delete all your messages when you said a naughty word. I might actually get GTA 6, but it'll be on the Xbox. This is running on my Switch. Oh, me too. Actually, we went on the waiting list for it. Or on the notification list. It's not a waiting list. It's a notification. No worries, namaste. Take your time. I'm here till 9. Hour and 15. Yeah, I have the down there. It's the 360, the Xbox 360, the Call of Duty one. So it's green and orange. But That was my very first Xbox, and now I have the Xbox Series X. And the S? No, just the X. Want to know about the ideas I have, if they will become what I imagine them to, and if they will help me make passive income. Just advice. Okay, no worries. And it still works. And I have the connects thing over it. I'm just resetting this deck here. Yeah, we got it with connects, and I have all the Fable games, the hard copies of Fable. Can't wait for the Fable 4 to come out. All right. Will your ideas become fruition and then passive income? And tonight's numerology number is 9, so I'm shuffling these 9 times. It's 8. Yeah. Order. You got order again. Or you pulled order again. Second time order has came out tonight. Oh. You're next, Brady. Don't know why the queue says it's cute. The Lumia stream is saying it's empty, but you are next. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know that was a command. Right. 5 of clubs, 7 of clubs, 9 of diamonds. Will the idea I have become fruition, and will it help me make passive income? Do you need order? Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Short answer, yes, but order is, about structure and planning and the systematic organization of things. Order, order's order. Moon and Virgo, very order. The 5 of clubs, it's some internal competition or some trial and error things, the work part of it. The 7 of clubs is like overcoming those obstacles and like putting the defensive effort into it. And then the 9 of diamonds, it's the financial independence. This is the material gains kind of card. But the 5 and 7, like, that idea is it's gonna require like overcoming some initial hurdles, some competition maybe, or like a phase of this trial and error. But it's not going to become passive income instantly. Order is just telling you like you have to build a very highly structured, very organized plan before even the beginning, so you can cut through all this chaotic energy. But the 9 of diamonds, really good sign for this financial independence. It's like with all the right foundation and the ideas coming in order, it will lead to this solid profit or like this self-reliance. But it's just saying to make income passive later, you're going to have to put the structured organization work now to focus on creating a clear system and then iron out all the glitches so that you can have this financial independence. If that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's make sure you dot your T's and cross your I's. have everything in order. Welcome. Don't go out at half-cocked. Brady, you're next. Oh, that was a question. Okay. I thought you were joking. Hello there, always winning aces. Welcome in. I'm good. Doing a reading for Brady. And I am using French suited cards, which you are about aces. I'm doing my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 9. So I'm shuffling these 9 times. Because I haven't been streaming constantly, I figured out what I did wrong. So I'm pulling 4 cards for everybody tonight. Usually I pull 3, but to make up for the lost time, 8 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, and 7 of clubs. And again, the question is, will I get GTA 6 in time for launch? Hmm. And all of these have like equivalents, these to tarot. So the diamonds are pentacles, hearts are cups, clubs are wands in tarot. But there's no reversals and there's no major arcana when it comes to French suited cards, like the 8 of diamonds, like the 8 of pentacles. It's also the Virgo card, by the way. If you're looking at cards, I only know that because I'm a Virgo and I know 8 of diamonds is the Virgo card. It's budgeting, this financial planning, preparing ahead. The 3 of hearts, those are the celebrations, the shared excitement, the good times. The 4 of hearts, it's like contentment or like the peace of mind and like some satisfaction. And then you got the 7 of clubs. This is determination, overcoming these small hurdles, or like a direct action card there. But they're giving a very enthusiastic yes, Brady, but with a small like strategy note. The 8 of diamonds and the 7 of clubs here, it's like you're going to need to put in a little bit of planning or at least determination into it. Might just mean locking in your pre-order when it comes in, or like putting up a specific budget aside to cover all of this. But if you handle those steps, the 3 and 4 of hearts are just, the celebration and the peace of mind for it. You'll be sitting back and satisfied basically of the game and everybody else, like everybody else on like launch day. So it's just saying, lock in the pre-order, make sure you got a budget so that you can enjoy all the fun with everybody else. Aces, you are next. How's it going? I'm here Fridays and Saturdays on my days off from work from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. And I am currently using French suited cards, but and I got like, I don't know if I showed you guys my tower of cards now. Oh, this thing is heavy. I used a cassette case holder to use. There's these, and then there's these in the back of all the other cards. Some cards I haven't used yet for the reading, but I used. Don't you fall. They work perfectly to put in their playing cards. Playing cards. They won't fit tarot cards like these. I have a whole row up there of tarot. The middle is tarot, and like tarot in the middle, oracles, decks on the outside. There's some tarot deck there, and then the overflow there. French suited, you should know, aces, diamonds. They're like hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Those are the French suited. And I do have Spanish suited cards, which are coins, clubs, daggers, and cups, like chalices. It's just a different suit that comes with them. But the majority of the cards that I have are French suited. Poker cards. They're poker cards, but they're in the French suited part of the poker card. Some of them are Spanish suited. There's also English suited ones, which have a different icons on them. So yeah, you like to know how this person I'm thinking of views you. What are they thinking? How do they see you? What are they thinking about commute? And what they think about communicating with me? Do they mean what they say about never talking to you again? Okay, big question. I will use the... Did I reset this? I have not reset it. I use the oracle cards for those bigger questions. And yesterday and tonight, I'm using the Oracle of Radiant Sun for the summer solstice. And I'm just resetting these. A second. Okay. So you want to know what the person you're thinking about views you. What are they thinking and how they see you, if they're going to communicate with you. Do they mean what they said about never talking to you again? Okay. Pull 2 oracle cards for this one. It's a bigger question than most. You have quarrel. Oh, yeah, the second one. And seduction. There's your 2 trains of thought. Huh. Quarrel and seduction. Encompasses your question too. All right, we'll do the 7 of hearts, 9 of clubs, 9 diamonds. And again, because I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and sometimes YouTube doesn't see, if they're watching, they don't know what the question is. So if they're tuning in, I'd like to know how this person I'm thinking of views me right now. What are they thinking? how do they see me, and what they think about communicating with me. Did they mean what they said about never talking to me again? It's going to take a little bit. See the word seduction. I just remember Michelle Visage, that group, Seduction. It's always interesting too when you see not two nines or two of the same cards. But okay, I think I got this. The quarrel and seduction. So think of high functioning dynamics, or like the mixed signals here, this emotional push and pull. Very about the, yeah, a push, emotional push, and the emotional pull. The Seven of Hearts, those are illusions, like the Seven of Cups, wishful thinking, or the choices, the mixed perceptions here. Nine of Clubs, like the Nine of Wands, is like high defenses, guardedness, these emotional walls. And then you have the Nine of Diamonds, which is like independence and like focusing on your own world here. But these two, the quarrel and seduction, with the Seven of Hearts, it's a very intense, like fluctuating dynamic that you have. So instead of a straightforward, healthy connection, there's a lot of like psychological tension here. It seems like a pattern of conflict, then followed like with desire to pull you back in. I'm wondering if it will go away. Will it be okay? But yeah, like their words about like never talking to you again. It's the Nine of Clubs and the Nine of Diamonds here. Like they're acting out of like a high defense or very stubborn, very guarded state. Like they're trying to focus on themselves into like some like total independence just to protect their own pride. But because of the deep defensiveness, it seems like they're leaning very heavily into this like stance, like they took trying to communicate right now is like a battlefield sort of, like they want to avoid. But because of this erratic oracle cards, it seems like their mindset's just very reactive in emotions rather than some like finality. They're making their intentions very unstable and very inconsistent. But it seems like this whole dynamic that you have, 3 months, geez, it's a lot of heavy friction and a lot of mixed signals, and then some declarations of like cutting the contracts, the contacts. I can't say contacts. But it's a very like seems like the healthiest move is just to step out of the loop. Doesn't seem like there's any third parties involved, but it's just saying to lean into the Nine of Diamonds energy right now. Make sure that you're focusing on your independence, your peace of mind, and your own path. You think we won't be able to hang out together? Yeah, it's saying you need to step out of this because it's for your own emotional well-being, because it's all this push and pull between quarrel and seduction that you two have. Just kind of let the dust settle right now. Trying not to decipher these mixed signals right now, and just try to prioritize your own emotional well-being, just above everything else. I would say, unless you like the whole push and pull of the dynamic that you two are in. Otherwise, it's not going to end anytime soon. But that's up to you, whether you want to keep this yin-yang situation that you have with them. Otherwise, it's better to step away. Hey, Jenny, welcome in. Brady, you're next. Hey, Phantom, welcome in. I'm good. My stream is now better because I didn't click on freaking enhance video on Twitch. Twitch has this new thing where you can click on enhance video and duo stream. You can stream on Twitch horizontally and vertically. I clicked on that, so it sent two video streams to Twitch, and then also one to YouTube. But then I was also dual streaming on YouTube, duo streaming, so I had 4 signals going out yesterday. So that's why my whole thing was glitchy. But it's all good now. All right, Brady, you said had a oh yeah, Father's Day is tomorrow, isn't it? Had a dream that reminded me why I hate my dad. I was at a graduation. I don't know what I was graduating from. People wanted to take my photo with me in my graduation cap and gown. After the photo was taken, my dad pulls me by the arm in the most obnoxious way, demanding we leave. I call him out in front of everybody for how it is with me, going off on him. I managed to make him cry in the dream. I never witnessed my dad cry in real life. What does the mean dream? What does it mean? What does the dream mean? All right. Bigger questions. Let me reset this one. Logically, dreams are just there to kind of file things in your brain, the things that you felt. It's trying to make sense of all of that. But let's see here. He's always in a rush with any accomplishments I make. It's ridiculous. My dad's still alive, but I think he's still in Mexico. Sometimes he comes up to the States on a working visa, but he does his own thing. He has his own family, so he's not in my radar of thinking day to day anymore. I mean, I'm going to be 43 next month, or in 2 months. I put him behind me in the past. What's going on with your dad? It's like it's like that TV show Avatar: The Last Airbender. Got to learn to let go of things that hurt you, which I did. Ooh, youthful playoff said something. Naughty. Oh, it was spam. It was just spam. You're welcome, Aces. Oh, thank you for the follow. Just got into the follows. I'll pull 2 for you there. So you have loss and excitement. Okay. What's that word? Juxtaposition. Feeling. Thank you so much for the follow. Again, I'm here Fridays and Saturdays on my days off. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. So you guys got me for another 45 minutes. Six of hearts. 2 of diamonds. 9 of hearts. All right. Again, for the ones that are watching on YouTube, why did I dream of my dad in my graduation and I yelled at him in front of everybody and I made him cry? Oh, and Jenny, yes, you can. I just saw your question. Yes, you can. I mean, this kind of, just these two, the loss is making you excited, like to let go, I'm assuming. But you got the Six of Hearts, though. Sorry, I'm starting to. I have a tendency to think, because I work by myself, so I think to myself. So I'm trying to think out loud now for the stream, so people don't think I'm not there anymore. But loss with excitement. So think of like those conflicting emotions, or like releasing the old grief to make room for future joy. You know, that's what it comes to the Oracle cards. The Seven of Hearts, those are like the nostalgia, the childhood memories, you know, these past emotional dynamics that you had. Yes, sort of. Two of Diamonds, this is like the shift in perspective, you know, balancing these two realities. The Nine of Hearts, it's like the emotional fulfillment. These are the personal wishes. This is the protecting of your happiness card. But these dreams usually aren't predictions. They're just kind of like your subconscious, you know, processing these heavy, complicated emotions that you've had with them. It's the Six of Hearts. Like, this dream seems like it's tied to some old childhood, old childhood hurt. Jeez, there's a lot of in those words. But like the lingering pain of like feeling disliked or unaccepted by him. And like graduation seems to represent like a big milestone for you, like a personal success, like stepping into your own power. I've had a prophetic dream though. Yeah, it seems like when you yelled at him in front of everybody, it's like your mind was like staging this public release of like pent up frustration that you've had with him, kind of like forcing this dynamic to change. The Two of Diamonds there. But the Oracle cards, it's like the loss with excitement. And you got the Nine of Hearts with it too. It's like you're mourning the relationship you wish you had with him. But also like trying to feel excited and fulfilled about your own independence and your own future, which made him cry in the dream. It just seems like it symbolizes your mind's desire to him to finally understand this emotional weight and pain that his actions caused you. Sounds about right, because he's a damn control freak. Yeah. Especially parents that know that they're about to lose control over their child when their independence is impending. So some parents like to keep control. But yeah, your mind seems to just using the stream to help you vent feelings and like feel this resolve in your actual life. But it's normal to feel that mix of anger and sadness and excitement when you grow into your own independent person. But yeah, make sure you're with people who actually support your happiness too. Just letting your own achievements be your closure with all of that. I like the duo the duo oracle cards on this. You're welcome. Reset this. Jenny, you are next. Just reset these cards there. Jenny. Mind you, Forrest Gump. I've only known two other Jennies. One Jenny was a twin, and she kicked my wrist and dislocated my wrist when I was in 5th grade. And then Jenny Jones. That's the other one, the TV show. But Jenny, you said you wanted a reading for your friend? Yeah, 43 is in 23. Especially since I don't have a lot of wrinkles. Mainly because of vitamin C. Vitamin C serum, making sure you're hydrating, moisturizing, and staying out of the sun. I've been freaking night shift for the majority of my career, these 21 years in the industry that I'm in, 14 years in the current job I'm in, but 21 years in the industry, mainly working nights. So I've been out of the sun a lot. Every time I get to a to a family reunion, they're like, "Oh my God, you're so white." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm barely out in the sun." Sometimes, yeah. She was one of those talk show hosts with what's that name? That starts with a D. That guy Donahue, Phil Donahue, and then Ricky Lake. Jenny Jones started going more Jerry Springer towards the end. You're thinking about Jenny Craig. But speaking about Jenny, you still there, Jenny? Jenny! I don't think she's here anymore. She had her question, and then a bunch of other people. She joined. Then she asked, "Can I have a reading for my best friend?" Let me just type it out. So if she pops it back into the chat, Jenny, you're still there? Are you still? Brain flipped up. If not, we will move on. But if you do, I will put you back in front of the line. All right. Phantom, you next, since Jenny is not here. I know there's few and far between talk shows, but they're not very popular as much, mostly late nights right now. Wendy Williams. I've only seen clips of her show. I never actually sat down and watched her show. Reading what's on your way soon. Yes. Did I? Not yet. Okay. I'm going to reset this deck. I'll do the double oracle pull. Reset. Right. It's coming your way soon. One time during this stream, like 4 of the oracle cards came out. Fell outside of read all 4. Wendy Williams got so many celebrities mad with her talk show. And it ends up somebody was like poisoning her. That's what made her all loopy. As soon as she got away from all those people that she was around, she got better. She's not. People are like, "Oh, she has dementia and all this stuff." Like, no, somebody was putting some stuff in her things. She's back talking normally, walking, doing all this stuff, being coherent. Somebody was putting something in her drink or her food or something, or her. coming your way, Phantom? You got eccentricity with protection. Eccentricity. Jeez. Again, it's the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I got it for the summer solstice. A new Oracle deck format. It's coming your way. Eight of clubs. Five of spades. Three of clubs. I just think Phantom Punk, and then my brain goes to Danny Phantom, the cartoon show. Well, eccentricity with protection here. So it's like, think of like embracing your unique path, or like the unconventional choices here. It's also like you're being shielded from like negative judgment, you know? Eight of clubs, it's about progress, daily efforts, the moving forward with intent kind of card. The five of spades, like the five of swords, it's like releasing past regrets or moving past some awkward transitions. And then the three of clubs is like expansion and looking forward, these social or like creative growth here. But seems like there's like, they're saying like that whatever you're doing things your own way, kind of, and it's her. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes I know what to say, sometimes I don't. Okay. This period here that's of like doing things your own way is coming towards you. Like the combination of these two, it's like you're about to step out of like your comfort zone, but like you're going to try something unconventional, or at least express yourself in a very unique way, but you're like fully protected from like any outside interference, or you're not listening to any kind of judgment while you do it. The five of spades, it might be shaking off these like last remnants of like awkwardness about it, or any kind of recent regret. The eight of clubs and the three of clubs, they're like a rapid fast forward motion, you know? It's like you're transitioning into like a busy, creative, very expansive period in your daily effort. It seems like you're going to start opening up to some newer horizons, but they're just saying to not be afraid to be a little different or take this unusual route right now. Like the universe is shielding your energy and making this a really good time to like focus on personal growth. Also working hard on some projects, or like looking ahead with confidence. But yeah, your oddness is being protected. Any kind of unconventional way of thinking that you're thinking about is going to be good. Thank you. Again, Jenny, if you're still there, you came back. You're welcome. Reset this one, reset this one. I had, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, I got a Dark Moon Oracle was my other Oracle deck that I got for the new moon. Because I think one of my streams came out during the new moon. So I have now one for the moon. Dark Moon Oracle. There's dark. No, let me grab it. Not going anywhere, Zeus. If I this is the Dark Moon Oracle. So I had keep. They're actual circles. So Ego, that one came out before. Nephetus. Hephaestus. I have a moon one, and now I have a sun one. And then I have oh yeah, I got a new tarot deck that my husband bought. It has the regular 4 tarot suits, cups, pentacles, wands, swords, but it's called the botanical deck. So it, on top of the 4 normal ones, there's also the pollinators, nectars, and seeds suits. It's a huge deck. This one is like, it's a lot of it's like 111 cards. It's a lot of cards on this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. Did I? Trying to remember everything. Any new? Oh, I did. It's on the other side. Yes, forgot. I got 2 other oddly sized decks. So this is like a regular poker card, French student cards or whatever. This one is a vintage one. It's called the Crooked Pack playing cards. It's they're literally crooked. And they have this came from, and they're not used. So the cards, even though they're vintage, it says south of the border. It's not referencing Mexico. It's actually referencing South Carolina, because this is a casino in South Carolina. I looked into this. A casino in South Carolina that had this south of the border thing, but it's referencing some casino in South Carolina. But the box, it's all went to, it's old. She goes, the lady who I bought it from eBay. I was looking for these cards for a while, but the lady that I got it from eBay says she got it in an estate sale, and they've just kind of been sitting around for a while. It's my oldest deck. And then I got what I thought was a bigger square deck. I thought this was like the size of like a squared version of this. Zoom in. I thought it was going to be a little longer. The squared off version of this kind of card, at least, but it's even smaller. And this is actually a deck of cards. It just, there's 4 different games that you can play with this deck. You can play regular poker. There's also chess. It's also checkers and dominoes in this one. They're 20. So there's ace, but it's also the 0 card. There's a pawn. Then you get to the domino section. 2, 1, and 6, 2 and 5, things like that. but it's it's a tiny little deck. And I thought it was bigger than they were. I was going to use them, but oh well. It'll just be in my collection because it's going to be very, very hard to shuffle these around. Imagine it's like shove it in there. Okay. I still have the other legal tender cards of the British pound and the Chinese yen. Legal tender cards that I haven't used yet that I'm going to use in one of the weekends. I'm still debating on which two to use next weekend. Okay. Oh, wait. So I got the British pound and the Chinese yen one. Both from the legal tender series. I used the American money one before, but it's part of a 3-deck series. And then I have my waterproof one, my nautical one, cocoa one, 2 Spanish suits ones that I still haven't used. I have a Wicked one, the Disney Princess one that I haven't used yet. So I need to like rein in my spending when it comes to these decks because I have a lot to use still. Brady, you're next. One of these days, I'm going to have like a whole list of everything that you guys can just pick of which ones you want. Should I send this message to my dad for Father's Day? Okay. Wait, did I reset this one? I did. Okay. Good. Seen some people have like multiple decks of cards for people to choose from. I might do that one day. I'm not sure yet. Father. Protection with practicality. Oops. I think the last time I spoke to my father was when my grandma died. His mom. I think that was the last time I talked to him. But I'm one of 10 kids that he has. 7 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 6 of clubs. Protection with practicality. Hmm. Well, okay. Protection and practicality. It's like safeguarding your emotional well-being here, or like using logic over emotion. It's like being realistic, right? Basically here. The Seven of Hearts, it's like those hopes, those hidden illusions here. Hey, Rocket Teats. The Four of Hearts, it's stability. It's, setting some safe boundaries here. The Six of Clubs, some steady progress and kind of moving to more smoother waters. It's also about clear communication. I'm doing good, Rocket. How are you? Got me out towards the end of the stream now. Cool. But the Oracle cards here, Brady. These two, it's giving like the ultimate strategy here. The Seven of Hearts, it's saying like there might be a part of you hoping for like a very specific. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Make sure I got Zeus's treats. Okay, where was I? Brady. Okay, the Seven of Hearts here. Like there might be some part of you kind of hoping for a very specific or like a very emotional or like a perfect response from your dad, but they're just the cards. They're like advising you to like look at the situation a little more realistically. It's like, so if you do choose to send him that message, the Four of Hearts and the Six of Clubs, they're saying like it needs to be written from like a place of very calm, very grounded stability. If you do, more than highly emotional, it's going to protect your peace. It's going to allow you to move on without setting yourself up for any more disappointment. So just remember, before you hit send, read it through and make sure that it serves your peace of mind rather than trying to force any kind of reaction out of him. Just remember to keep your strong boundaries, use some practical tones here, protect your energy. First and foremost, though, I've tried that route. Calm and collected hasn't been effective either. Yeah, but these are saying you still got to, whether you want it or not. If it's one of the last goodbyes that you're going to tell them, just be calm before you do that. Because otherwise they're like, I won. He's not in control of his emotions. He's still a child. So just make sure if it's just keep remaining calm and collected. Even if he's not gonna, like that now. It'll be for your peace of mind. Alien. You are next. Again, thank you for the follow. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, I said the phrase and Zeus is like, we got another one? Since I say the phrase, I must pay the price. Can I ask about two people at once? How will person A and person B respond to my emails? Yes. Again, thank you for joining. I am here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is what I do on my days off. I'm a blue collar dude, just reading the cards for you. I do not claim to be a psychic or a financial advisor or therapist. I'm just reading what the cards are saying. What I did right now is just reset the cards from the last reading. But okay. How would person A and B respond to your emails? I also have emojis when you follow, you can use that I drew. I shuffled through numerology. So tonight's numerology number is 9. So I'm shuffling these 9 times. All right, so you have Conviction with romance. All right. Interesting. And I'm using the Oracle of Radiant Sun, the above ones. Of all things I'd expect from it. Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, okay. Assuming this is a work thing. Could be a school thing, I don't know. 9 of spades, 6 clubs, and the 7 of hearts. I'm not the quickest reader, so it takes me time to kind of like thread through all of this. Convection. Convention, jeez. Gotta read it a few more times, so wait a minute. English is my second language, but it's but that's not an excuse. I stopped thinking in Spanish when I was in 3rd grade, so but convention with romance. So think of like traditional expectations mixed with like a desire to connect, or like keeping things polite but warm, you know? That's what I think when it comes to these two together. The 9 of spades is about like the 9 of swords, so it's like anxiety and overthinking. The 6 of clubs, it's like smooth progress or like a very helpful or constructive response here. And then the 7 of hearts, like the 7 of cups, daydreams, those multiple possibilities here. It's unclear or like mixed expectations when it comes to that card, but the 9 of spades here, it's like you're feeling a lot of anxiety or stress about how the emails are going to be received. Maybe you're anticipating the worst, you know, but the combination of these two are like okay, the combination of these two with the 6 of clubs, it's just saying like the actual responses are going to be much smoother or more polite than you're fearing. Like they're likely to respond in like a more traditional, professional, or maybe conventional manner, but with like an underlying of warmth or like a willingness to cooperate. Does that make sense? The 7 of hearts is just like you might be running through like a million different scenarios in your head, which kind of goes with this anxiety. But reality is it's going to be straightforward and constructive. So just take a deep breath, let go of all that overthinking right now. These are just saying that, you know, the communication is just it's gonna help clear the air and kind of move things forward in a more positive and constructed way. But you know, keep your own follow-ups polite and balanced also. So polite and warm. That's what they're gonna. Just resetting these. Reset. Again, I'm only wearing the cowboy hat because I just changed my logo to the new summer logos and it has a cowboy hat. So, but I have a cowboy hat because of my birthright. My dad's a dairyman, and my family are cattlemen. So, could I also get a yes or no for both to see if they're likely to accept? Oh, sorry, I didn't see that question. I'm reading other things. It's like it went into this house. Thank you. Who says you couldn't? Can I get a yes or no for both to see if they are likely to accept? Okay. I do have a yes or no coin that been rarely used, but it's here. So I have a yes and a no. But then I'll also do a card with it, so it'll explain why the yes or why the no. Wish I could rock a cowboy. I mean, I lived in Montana for a year, so I mean, there's your excuse for it. Okay, aliens. So this is for yes or no for A. Yes. Let's see why yes. Hi, Juice. You okay? Oh, it was the coin spins you didn't like? Yeah, it was just coins. See, look. It's fine. Lay down. It's okay. I think the sound. Okay. He's calmed down. He didn't know what the sound was and he freaked out. He does not like loud noises. He doesn't like booms. He doesn't like bird chirps in the middle of my gameplay. All right, the reason why for yes, for A, 4 of clubs. So the positive response for this 4 clubs is about like stability and like solid foundations and a very reliable excuse me. A very reliable or secure agreement. So it's a very good grounding, very reassuring card here. Seems like person A isn't just a polite brush off. It's going to be a more solid, dependable, or more established, clear sense of like stability. So like 4 pillars, very stable. It's pointing to like an organized, supportive, very harmonious interaction. It's going to help move things forward for this one. I'm going to do it again, Juice, okay? Yes for positive. Positive response for B also. The reason why. Normally do the yes or no coin spins when I was on TikTok because everybody just wanted a yes or no question really quickly. So I had like a rapid fire yes no questions being answered over there. reason why, yes, is the Ace of Hearts. Probably goes with the romance one. The reason why, okay, so the Ace of Hearts, it's like that new emotional beginning, or like a very genuine warmth. You know, it's a very open-hearted positivity with this one. It's pointing to like a very good card, the like one of the good better cards that you can get with a positive response. It's just person B is gonna not only reply with it's gonna, or it's not going to be only favorable, but it's also going to carry some warmth and enthusiasm, a very friendly energy here. So it's going with that romance. So this is going to be the more friendlier one here. So they're going to approach this with like a very supportive and open mindset on that one. But just remember to match their positive warm energy when you reply also. But it's a really good foundation for like some strong collaborative connections moving forward. Hi, dudes. Yes, we have 4 minutes to go. Rockets is the last one. You're welcome, aliens. Reset this deck. Yeah, you got 4 minutes, Zeus. You're almost there. Okay, well done. Rockets is going to be the last one, unless Jenny comes back in. Jenny came and went, so. General reading, absolutely. Did I reset this one? I have not yet. Let me reset this one. So I'm doing 2 oracle cards on top of the 3 cards for it, because I was a little consistent with my streaming, mainly because I didn't realize that I did the wrong button. So it was my fault. So you're all getting 2 cards, 2 oracle cards. Almost, Juice, almost. Again, tonight's numerology number is 9. Seems like, yeah. Or like she comes in right at the end of my stream. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I mean, I have my thing, my scheduled everywhere. When I'm on. Hopefully, if she pops up before I leave, I will give her. She wanted a reading for a friend, but this is your general reading. You got companionship with friendship. So a good combo. It's a very good combo. Companionship and friendship. Now all you need is the 3 of hearts. Make a trifecta, which is basically the combination of companionship and friendship. I'll take what I can get. It's also midsummer, so, you know. But the Queen of Spades, 5 of Spades, and the 10 of Clubs. Huh, okay. Interesting combo. Sorry. I mean, so the 5, yeah, it's a 5 card reading today because I messed up on the stream. I clicked the wrong button and I messed up my my streaming quality, so I ended up not being able to stream fully yesterday, and then I messed up at the beginning of this thing until I realized what was going on. Zeus, hold on. You're blocking me, Zeus. You're blocking me. Zeus keeps like, I have my hands like here, and he keeps on hitting my elbow. Okay, Zeus. Almost. Okay, almost. He knows he's very punctual. But okay, companionship with friendship. Think very strong social support or like a reliable connection. It's also the importance of your inner circle. I streamed yesterday for like an hour and a half and then it went away. And then I went for 20 minutes and then it went away. And then I ended up just streaming at TikTok for like an hour and a half because I didn't know what was going on. But the Queen of Spades, though, that's very healthy boundaries or like a very protective of your energy. This Five of Spades, it's a little awkward tension or like letting go of like minor regrets or some past stress here with the Five of Spades. The Ten of Clubs, it's a very heavy workload card or like running on fumes. So they're just saying like you're carrying a lot on your plate right now. You know, the Ten of Clubs, that heavy responsibility or like some mental fatigue. You've been working hard or carrying a lot of stress, but you're going to finally reach this finish line. It's going to be very healthy for you in the end. The Queen of Spades and the Five of Spades, like when you clear this hurdle, you're learning to shake off like old overthinking, you know, to much sharper boundaries for you. But the Oracle cards is like this ultimate blessing of this thing, this combo of companionship and friendship. It's just there to remind you, like, you don't have to carry everything alone. Rely on your friends, you know, the close support system that you have. They're going to be your greatest shield for this right now. They're going to offer like a very safe, comfortable space for you to kind of like get your guard down, you know, just be yourself. But you're almost through the heaviest part of your current workload or stress right now. And it's Saturday, you know, kind of lean in heavily on like people who like make you feel supported. So don't be afraid to say no to things that, you know, drain you, but say yes to going out with your friends and letting the friends help you recharge your batteries after this long, seems like a very long work week for you. Work hard is all you know. But yeah, it's saying stop it. Go out. Go be with your friends. Have some fun. It's Saturday. Why are you doing there? Here. Go out. Literally telling you, go out with your friends. Let go of that stress. You're welcome. And thank you everybody for joining. Let me see you roll the credits. All of the new followers that Zeus got. Give me some more. Here you go. That's for all the new followers. We got aliens, always win aces, manifestation work, lucky luck, king of death, and Parker's X. Keep that up. I have this one and I have my black felt one for the winter. So this is like the summer one, and then I have a winter one. I wanted to get a gray one and I wanted to get a more brown one, but I have, I don't know, like 50 hats already. 2 cowboy hats, and oh, I wore this one yesterday. My sun hat. Also matching with the theme of the cards too. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you guys next week if nothing catastrophic happens. I think I'm gonna make that my pride one. So I think I'm gonna work with the, where is it? Oh, here. It's the Fredericks and May playing cards. They're actually a full spectrum of the rainbow. They're all the aces, all the spades are in the yellow orange tone, all the hearts are in the red to pink zone, the clubs are in the blue to green. And of course we got the jokers, the black and white. But got my mood. It's gonna be my pride one. So, but yeah, I got this one. It's like, feels like it's in a closet, but I got them from the museum in Chicago. There's a museum in Chicago that was selling them. I don't know. I forget what the name of it is, but that's their logo. Or they did online. They'll use these astrological cards. For both. Good night, everybody. Until next week. Thank you. Hasta luego. And Sai Chin.